Assalamu alaikum. My name is Saad and today I will show you how to create a stopwatch on an Android Studio. The purpose of the creating stopwatch is that it will help the beginners to have some basics in understanding of Android Studio. First of all, I will show you how to create an XML file. So let's start. I will tell you that I have used constraint layout. I use constraint layout because it is easy to use and it is also used as a default layout nowadays for the Android Studio. It gives you flexible ways to get views of your app. The layout width and the layout height of the constraint layout is used as a match parent here. Now coming to the next portion, I am using a text view here. So the text view I am using is layout width and layout height of wrap content with the text size of 48 sp. This is used to indicate the user to start the application, and it also used to provide a message to the user. So coming to the next coding portion, I am using the buttons here. I have assigned IDs to the button and also I have assigned margins to the buttons of 8 dp. The first button I have created is start button. The same procedure is further processed for all the buttons. The stop button is also same as a start button but is linked with the start button with the constraint layout. As I am using constraint layout, I am aligning them upside down here. Next button is a pause button and I have changed its ID. I am just changing the IDs of the buttons. All the buttons other than IDs have same functionalities. There is no rocket science in creating these buttons. So this is all about our the XML file. I have just created 5 buttons in the constraint layout with the background color of black. Now let's go to the main activity, which is Java file, where I am going to explain you the coding functions. The main thing in the coding portion is that I have imported a stopwatch class and a stopwatch package here that will enable me to use the stopwatch functionalities that are already built in the Android Studio. The next things I am using is a case and break function in if and else condition. So suppose our stopwatch is not started, that is not equal to the stopwatch functions that is imported from the package. Then clicking on the start button, the stopwatch is going to be started. Then there is a break function. The next thing I have assigned is the stop function. If the stopwatch is already started and in the if condition, if the function is implemented, the package of the stopwatch is running is started, then on pressing the button, the stopwatch is going to be stopped. In the similar way, I have created the pause and the resume button that will provide the functionality that is imported from the package from the stopwatch class. The split function is a bit complex function. It requires a lot of time to explain. I will tell you the sum of the basic. It will give you the lap of the seconds that you have start the stopwatch and end it until until the stopwatch stopped. So this is the Java file that is very simple, which is made from the simple break and case function, and it contains simple functions. That is all about from me. If you have any question, you can email me on my email address. Thank you.